Hello, hello, my illuminated soul. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get a message for our Sagittarius collective. So what's the strongest energy around Sagittarius right now? What messages do they need to know that can bring any type of clarity or insight to their current situation? Let's get some messages for our Sagittarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Messages for our Sagittarius collective. All right. So the overall energy is the Three of Wands with the underlying energy of the Page of Wands. So right now you could be, planning for your future, looking ahead, waiting for what's to come. This could be the season of, waiting to reap your harvest, that which you have sown. But this is kind of in an energy of not really taking any action or having any forward movement, but kind of waiting to see the fruits of your labor in a way, right? And then we have this Knight of Discs. So knights are action takers, but the Knight of Discs is, the slowest moving knight. So, it's like you're planning, you're processing. Maybe the action that you are taking is a slow, steady action, but, slow and steady wins the race, because this is also the Knight of Pentacles. So knights are material things, money, assets, things of value. It doesn't always have to be something tangible and something physical, but like acquiring things of value, right? So you're just kind of in the planning stage right now, taking small steps moving forward. Things are accumulating for you. But I want to, focus on, just because to outsiders or to those looking in, it looks like there's no movement. In the spiritual realm, things are always moving. It's like what you don't see below the surface. The water might be still at the top, but it's full of life at the bottom that you don't see, that's moving all around, right? So even though we're in this period of waiting, sometimes we have to wait and we have to be still to see the hand of God work, to see the universe work for us, right? Because you can only do but so much. That's when the phrase, leave it to God comes in. Because you can only do so much, and when you've exhausted, everything that is available to you, then there's nothing left but to have faith and to trust and believe in God and believe in the universe that, the loose ends will be tied up and the pieces will be fitted together, right? Because we have the Page of Cups. So, there may be feelings attached to this. There's always that wanting things to work out, wanting things to go well. So you could be in a period of, you're waiting for your harvest, you're waiting for what you reap. Maybe there's a certain event or something coming up that, you're looking forward to, hoping that, desiring, hoping, that everything goes well, and that, you're able to progress forward in a good way. And then we have this Four of Spears, right? So to me, this Four of Spears is being too much in the energy of, thinking too much about the future that hasn't even happened yet. You're thinking possibly of the negative things that could happen or the negative outcomes instead of trying to focus on the positive. So I think right now, while you're in this period of waiting, it's saying that it's very important for you to, sometimes we get carried away with looking forward into the future, and, we play out these scenarios in our head that are really just our imagination, because the future hasn't even happened yet. So sometimes we stress ourselves out worrying about things that are imaginary, that we're make-believe in. We're making this up in our head. It hasn't even happened yet. So this is saying for you in this current time, your best move is to just focus on the positive, focus on the good outcomes, focus on the narrative going in your favor, right? So you don't get caught in this feeling of despair and being out in the cold, right? Or being singled out, or being lonely, or feeling like you're by yourself, right? You want to embrace the positive energies. You want to embrace the positive thoughts. You want to look forward with positivity and hopefulness, and with an inner knowing that everything is going to be good, everything is going to work out fine, that things will go in your favor one way or another. Even though sometimes things may seem like all the odds are stacked against us, the hand of God can always come in and work things out and turn things in your favor. But, don't get stuck in this negativity, in this feeling of despair. While you're in this period of waiting, you want to maintain a positive energy, because that will help you in the long run. All right. So thank you for reading for me. Thank you for letting me read for you, I should say, right? But, this just looks good, but just keep your energy positive. Keep your energy high. Don't let these negative thoughts consume you. All right. Thank you. And I'll see you soon.